Shalom. This is Sister Kana, and I am in the tent. This is my second day doing the Feast of Tabernacle, and I just want to say shalom. I had a blessed day, and I'm so thankful for the Holy Days. I love this. So I'm in my tent, and it's dark, and I just want to say shalom, and for all those who are out in the air, the night air, this blessed night, because I really believe that the Most High blessed and sanctified these days, and when we sleep out in the night under the night air, it's a blessing. It's a spiritual blessing. And I really equate a lot of like the understanding that the Most High gave me, that He gives me, to my obedience and trying to keep the laws as best as I can, trying to keep the holy days. And I just want to reiterate, what I was talking about yesterday about our offerings and our sacrifices to the Most High. And, the story of Cain and Abel, that the Most High received Abel's sacrifice and not Cain's sacrifice. And so we see in that story that the example of the Most High, really weighing the things that we do and how we worship Him, and it means something to Him, and that we can't just be lazy in worshiping Him and, kind of say things like, just like the Christians say, oh, the Lord knows my heart kind of thing. We can't do that and expect the Most High to, consider us, and consider our sacrifices, consider our offerings, consider our prayers. So I just wanted to, give that little word, that what we do and how we do it matters to the Most High. How we worship Him, how we sacrifice to Him, what we bring, our gifts and our offerings to Him, it matters. And it also goes into the Feast of Tabernacles, in building the Most High's tabernacle. That's something that I'm working on, and I actually I'm putting together like a tour, and all my proceeds from the tour are going to building the tabernacle. And when I go into the scriptures in Exodus, and I'll give you the exact verses, where it quoted that the wise among the children of Israel, the wise, they were the ones who helped build the tabernacle, men and women. It wasn't just, Moses didn't do it by himself. And, it wasn't just the elders or just the priests or just certain people. All of the children of Israel were commanded to build. But only the wise among them are the ones who participated. And I just, it just made me, when I read the scriptures, go into the story and kind of like dissect the story, because everybody didn't participate in building the tabernacle. And He said the wise among them, the ones who had understanding, who had discernment, the ones who knew that it was more or less a spiritual thing and not just whether you wanted to or not. The Most High is testing us. He's testing each and every one of us. And so we have to discern and understand that we're being tested and know, So I just wanted to just give that little piece of food, spiritual food, that, that some may consider and some may not. But I'm praying for each and every one of you, regardless, and that I get to meet you in the wilderness, and I just say, have a happy Sabbath day. And even though this is not a Sabbath, but this is a holy convocation, or in a blessed Sabbath. So for those of us of you that are actually keeping it, camping out, I just want to say, hey, you're not alone. And I just want to say to all of you, to all of Israel, the elect, La Baha Labachah. Shalom Labachayim Yashayah, the elect of Israel. I say shalom. Have a good night. Shalom Israel. This is Sister Kana. Good morning. It's early in the morning and I'm outside my tent. As you can see, this is the Feast of Tabernacle. So I'm just waking up and getting my morning start. And I want to say shalom to all of you. I'm just documenting because I celebrated the Feast of Tabernacles for the last 4 years and I never really documented. I tried, but I ended up losing like the footage, and I didn't keep the footage. But so hopefully I keep this one. But it's the Feast of Tabernacle, and this is my tent, as you can see. So it's early in the morning. I'm getting ready to start my day, and I just wanted to say Shabbat Shalom, and I just really enjoy the Holy Days. I just do. So I just I'll try to record as much as I can and document everything. But I wanted to say that I think this is about day 4 or day 5, I forget. It's about day 4 or day 5. So, I only got a couple more days to go. But this is about the 4th year that I'm actually keeping the Feast of Tabernacle from year 2008. But I never really got to videotape it. I think I did some videos regarding the Feast of Tabernacles and regarding the Holy Days of many. But this is I never really showed when I was camping out and different things like that. So I wanted to document this time. And I also add some other pictures of me like camping out. Not basically the Feast of Tabernacle, but just like camping out. And things like that. So I just want to say have a happy feast day. Enjoy your feast. And these why these remind me of the celebrations that we used to participate in with Christmas, for 7 days, and how we would cook all day, like say for Thanksgiving you would cook all day, and then by 4 or 5 o'clock on Thanksgiving you would finish cooking it, and then y'all would eat for the rest of the week, and you really wouldn't cook. So it's like the same thing. They just took our holidays from the Bible and incorporated them into their like holidays. They took our holy days and made it their holidays, but it's basically the same thing. It's just to AHAYAH opposed to Satan. So I'm so thankful to know about the holy days and how to worship the Most High. And I thank the Most High. I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, Bahashem, Yashayah. He is amazing, and I'm so glad to get the understanding about how to worship Him, And the Most High is just awesome. So I just want to say have a blessed day, and I hope for all of you that are doing the Feast of Tabernacle, bless you. I know that there's a special, all His days, the holy convocations are sanctified and set apart and blessed. That we know, but it's just something about the Feast of Tabernacle. I know it's an allegory of the coming of Christ as well. But also, like starting at the Feast of Trumpet, these are very, very important days because it gives us signals and warnings of what's about to come. And, the Most High usually reveal things on His holy days. So right now in the news, they're talking about the October surprise. There's always an October surprise. And why? Because this falls around these feast days, the coming of Christ, starting with the Feast of Trumpets, the Day of Atonement, and then the Feast of Tabernacles. So these are actually allegories of what is to come as the coming of Christ. So it's something for us to pay attention to as well. But, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say hello, shalom. And for those of you who are keeping the feast, I'm sure you are having a blessed time. Okay? Have a blessed day. Shalom. All glory and praise to AHAYAH, Bahashem, Yashayah, and Qadash, Rawach.